here is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Alcides Escobar heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And another foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
In the second spot today.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Number 15 will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. KC down in order. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with him.
Carlos Santana comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tribe, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better.
Still 2-2. And a full count now as Kennedy misses. It's 3. Lined up ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the lead. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a on the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really now.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Eric Hosmer will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
If they can lay off that curveball into hit balls, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
MLB The Show's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Josh Tomlin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Alcides Escobar strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Kansas City, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. On to first, and Escobar set down to open up the ball game.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Stepping in now, number 15. Swing and a shot to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Number 30 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Ian Kennedy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Carlos Santana comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tribe, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
In there, strike 1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 10 for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 7 homers and 29 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
And he got him.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
On
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Kennedy's ready. 2-2 on its way home. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and an even 40 RBIs. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Jose Ramirez will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Indians pick up one thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Eric Hosmer will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Popped high in the air. Kipnis on the move. 2 gone.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Kendrys Morales will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
The one there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On now to the bottom of the second. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Lonnie Chisenhall strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But, folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here, 2 away.
Batting 8, center fielder, number 30.
Number 30 will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he didn't have a very good month last month at the plate. It wasn't terrible, but he did see that average take a decent hit.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Kennedy sets his sights. Here comes the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Chesler Cuthbert leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Into the box now, Paulo Orlando. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Standing in now, number 34. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And that retires the side. KC down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Chris Jimenez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Chris Jimenez.
Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. It'd be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Orlando will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Shot towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
1-0. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Number 15 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
To 2-2 now.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Popped up. Tomlin is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Francisco Lindor.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, not only are these guys not getting on base, they're not even getting off any good swings. That's the swing of a guy who's really out to sea right there.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is in time. Lindor is retired, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s. 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Mike Napoli is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
That he had to take a rip at it.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Kendrys Morales digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row? He's retired now. He's just making it look easy.
Rajay Davis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down, and he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And there goes Davis. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So it's a stolen base that time for Davis. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Yeah, he's the one guy on this team that you have to keep an eye on, or he'll be gone. Pretty evident right there.
Swing and a miss for strike one. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing.
Just checking.
And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with 1 away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
1 out and a runner on third. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, you could tell he was not at all committed to this swing. And boy, maybe he should be committed after that one. When you've got a runner in scoring position, and this is the wrong time to miss a pitch by 1.5 feet.
Into the box, Chris Jimenez. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Kennedy pauses. 2-1 on its way. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Chesler Cuthbert will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
1-1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Into the box, Paulo Orlando. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Number 34 stands in. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Carlos Santana will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because These guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Jason Kipnis comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Francisco Lindor will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And this is where the Indians just need 1 hit.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
First and second here with nobody out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Mike Napoli will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Lays off 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Jose Ramirez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Alcides Escobar will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First delivery to him on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Indians have elected to.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box now, number 15. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
1 out, nobody on. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kipnis is there for it. 2 down.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Oh, man, that's too bad. Well, you know what? That was a good effort out there in the outfield. He knows full well that there's a no-hitter on the line, so he's going to do anything he can to try to reel this one in, but it's going to wind up being just out of his reach, and with it, the no-hitter will go out the window.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Now, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Trying to hold the lead. Gets a small piece near the plate. Jimenez scoops it up, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Scott Alexander will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Scott Alexander.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Weak roller right side. Hosmer over to his left. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Rajay Davis steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
In a 1-run game like this, just keeping this guy off base is a big development because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
Stepping in now, number 30. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
On the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Davis.
Gone!
A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to, we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Josh Tomlin. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Zach McAllister is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 34, Zach McAllister.
Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Pretty evident here that they weren't going to give this guy anything to pull in this at-bat. I mean, the guy has such quick hands through the pitch inside. But you're going to see that all 4 of these pitches on the outer half of the plate, and he just can't adjust to any of them.
Gerard Dyson will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 1, Jared Dyson.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And that misses 2-2. Hit hard to short. To his left, Lindor. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Paulo Orlando.
Paulo Orlando stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 30 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, all tied at 1-1. Omar Infante has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 14. Omar
Chris Jimenez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last
Leading off
time.
for the Tribe, catcher, Chris Jimenez.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, he hasn't shown that he's been able to resist those inside pitches. He may as well just keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing those pitches off the plate.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. One down. Two very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Carlos Santana strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
One out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Skied into straightaway right. Orlando giving chase. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Number 34 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far.
For Kansas City, left fielder, number 34.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. In the air, out to right. Chisenhall has a read on it. 1 out.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Ramirez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Number 15 steps into the box. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. Francisco Lindor will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Yeah, with a good hitter up there, the shortstop's playing the pole here. So he's got a lot of room to cover if he wants to get to that ball up the middle. That's nice range right there to make the stop and then a good throw.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Hey, when you're representing the winning run, the old saying is, get on any way you can. This one hurts more than most of the other ways, but they're a step closer to maybe winning the ball game.
Juan Uribe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 4, Juan Uribe.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And there he goes towards second. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
With the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Took him a little while to learn his lesson, didn't it?
Yeah, after those first two pitches, you better lay off that one.
1-2, here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And no problems there for Infante as that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Juan Uribe is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 4, Juan Uribe.
Lorenzo Cain gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Tommy Hunter will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Tommy Hunter.
Lorenzo Cain steps in now.
Leading off for Kansas City, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman number 30.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Salvador Perez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Shot toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. In there at the knees, strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 0-1 on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chisenhall ranging back. He can't get there as it falls in. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Omar Infante takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Royals out in front, 2-1. Wade Davis will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th.
Wade Davis.
Rajay Davis will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0 pitch. Strike called, 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's one away.
Number 30.
Number 30 stands in. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just one out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Chris Jimenez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
That's the key to getting a hitter out. You've got to disrupt his timing, and they've had him out of whack all game long.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.